hard to get.
Tonight is Christmas Eve, and the snow should last until morning. The skies are presenting New York City with a white Christmas. The holiday season means a change of scenery, as office workers are out of their suits and in festive outfits. With the latest
Mommy?
Maryland,
What is it, dear? Do you want to go home?
comfortable Christmas.
Gonna fire in 50 seconds. Casualties are being set off. 10-4. What's your location? It looks like countless groups are emerging from the ground. Here's the situation in Manhattan.
Rescue teams are struggling to locate survivors, as roads are being destroyed and buildings are collapsing all around. Residents are currently evacuated, but New York
What is this?
The
ocean!
I just got word from the Seismic Institute. They confirmed this is not an earthquake of any sort. Roger that. Here on out, earthquake is the battle.
say easy. I say easier.
Sir, my mission?
Rally with the National Guards and aid in the destruction of the Big Orb.
Yes, sir.
Now I know how a father feels in this kind of situation. No soldier has seen the heart of the battle and come back to tell his tale. Well, you know the basics. Now, let's see how you do it.
I didn't know you had a daughter.
For all you know, I don't.
Okay. Got it. Back to work. Reprogramming codes, I can do. If you're the only one who can reprogram the past. Do it for all of us. Well, what do you say, Aya?
She doesn't need any more pressure. Is that understood? During an overdrive, if your soul dies, you can't return to your body. Which means, technically you die. You need to stay on your toes at all times.
So, they're sending a rookie, huh? That's comforting.
Everything we know is at stake here. Ever-expanding research budget, overall safety of the planet, every last thing.
I can do it.
Aya, can you hear me? You're in the past. The overdrive device sent your conscience there.
The sacrifice incident from a year ago. It's the area where the battle appeared.
In case you're wondering, you're inside a National Guard, Aya, but your body is still inside the CTI building.
We're going to get you started. Blank will navigate you. Don't forget that you're in a war zone. The troops involved in the sacrifice incident were annihilated. It's been reported that they ran into some enormous twisted called Reapers.
I can tell you one thing, they're gonna be a huge pain.
First, we need to get our hands on any information we can.
The final goal is to destroy the Babel's core, the big orb.
Rookie, here's a refresher.
Change target L. Okay, how do you fucking move? Tell me the batteries died. Okay.
The Twisted are approaching!
Okay, Show them what you learned in training.
Time to use overdrive, Aya. You can jump into and take over someone else's body.
Keep transferring from vessel to vessel to maintain an advantage during battle.
Listen up, Aya. There are things for you to find out there. You can use them as shields. Overdive near those objects to avoid getting hit while fighting. Got it?
Enemy up ahead!
I've got you covered.
This is an area where a lot of people lost their lives in battle. Look at all those twisted.
I guess it's your turn, Craig.
All right, rookie. You have no chance taking them head on. Overdive to the enemy's blind spots and kill them all. trouble, go ahead and use crossfire. It'll make all nearby soldiers focus on the target you want them to take out.
An enemy!
It's time to retaliate. Use overdrive kill. I'll allow it.
But what about Aya's condition?
Just do it.
Overdive kill is a powerful attack that allows you to dive into an enemy and implode it from inside. Catch the enemy off guard, and you'll do massive damage. We did it! The National Guards are regaining ground.
Rendezvous with the troops and keep going.
Her vitals are irregular. We need to get her back.
No, keep going. Changing the past might change the outcome of future battles. You got it, Aya? Use liberation.
Guess there's no other option.
Liberation eradicates anything withholding your powers, while greatly improving your reflexes.
But there's a huge risk involved. It drains your energy, so if you're attacked when it's over, you won't have the strength to...
You can do this.
second wave.
And this is our chance. We haven't been able to change the past using Overhaul. Now is the time to show everyone that it's possible.
I don't know how to do liberation. Can we switch weapons again?
We have enemy coordinates. Aya, go.
Entering combat zone.
That's enough. Frank, begin ascent.
Roger that. This data we got is awesome.
Good work, Aya.
dream again. Who are you really? I just...
You were having that dream again, weren't you?
Is there another mission?
The boss is gone. And the FBI branch? They're gone as well.
Are you sure?
You're no longer under observation. We're moving you out of the cell into a room. This way.
That's not necessary.
I'm just looking out for you. You need to rely on me a little more. Do you think you'll be able to do something like that?
I'd rather not.
Stop being so hard on yourself. I don't know if you realize this, but you don't need a past in order to have a future.
Timeline. Cover just case. Can't change conditions. Christmas Eve 2010. A light snow was falling in Manhattan where a woman collapsed on the street outside St. Cathedral. Body was as cold as ice beneath her wedding dress. Blood stains blooming on her pale skin. She was identified as Ida Bray. Ida nowadays to worry about her own past. Hyde Moore, the man who had found her, took her under his wing and followed her progress. One time, Ida discovered signs of the unknown was coming around New York City. First, the government treated these alarming events as acts of terror involving some kind of biological or chemical weapon. The fury of the reported twisted signs died before it long ago, but not only because the strange organisms were deep underground preparing the birth of the Babel. Counter-terrorism. Counter-terrorism division established in the winter of 2010, and known life forms began attacking and abducting innocent civilians, believing them to be part of a terrorist act perpetrated by enemies at home or abroad. Government established counterterrorism unit research and the FBI's threat control. Hyde Moore was selected as a lead researcher. A string of CC Edward Committee established. A string of influences were considered biohazard events caused by an astounding new virus, prompting the president to establish an advisory committee. Committee on epidemic with unknown vectors was launched as part of the CDC. Its members included the Homeland Security Secretary, the Attorney General, and the heads of the Central Intelligence Agency, National Science Foundation, and the Environmental Protection Agency, all working together to make sense of the current situation and enhance biosecurity. The committee prepared for further biological threats, providing hotline system for gathering information. Listed case number. Just the side at the time honored hype. Prosecutor Femin Department stormed Fifth Avenue, New York City on an unpresented tragedy. Multiple twists appeared near establishment's first jewelry counters, killing close to 200 female shoppers. A SWAT team previously on the scene, cordoning the first floor with prompt action. The fact that Twisted Condign brand further bloodshed among the floors. Massacre forced the government to acknowledge the existence of Twisted, but the government did everything it could to keep the Twisted case under wraps. Classifying the case as two top secrets until the Babel emerged. Dude, how many more? On the 12th, 26th, the Security Council advised Department of Defense released their final report finding that Peter Feldman is said to be an act about terrorism against the U.S. mainland. In the same period, however, the U.S. Defense Attorney secretly released another report to the military, the so-called Peter Papers, compilation of battlefield strategy against organisms. CTI competes in an analysis of B's ability to leap through time and space, involving the numerous domains of psyche. Hardware adopts capacity overdrive. It's official. The name of the contract Twisted investigation team. Once the government acknowledges the existence of Twisted, they turn to own counterterrorism unit into an organization dedicated to stopping the strange organisms, making the use of Brady's unique overdrive talent as chief investigating tool. At the end of July, J. Brewer formed the Overdrive Technical Research Unit and began developing the overdrive device. The same day, the Hunter Hoffman came to the FBI to take his post as the first head of the CTI. So 1,400 professionals at the top of the various fields. They were divided into 12 units, including Overdrive Investigation Unit, Overdrive Tactical Research, a Science Technology Unit, and a Data Analysis Unit. One placed Ira Brood in solitary confinement and put her under increased observation. November. Thanks to the Twisted Papers, the government and the military's top brass became acutely aware of the importance of a highly specialized anti-Twisted team. Thus, the new elite unit TDM, the Dead Search, was established as part of the U.S. Army. And this name referred to the resolute determination of its members conjuring an image of Suicide Corps that would continue fighting even in death. The information of TDM training with members conducted behind closed doors and the unit's very existence classified as top secret. Dude, how many are there, bro? Operation Red Fog, January 7, 2012, a year after just deciding about began tuning the subterranean routes around the Grand Central Station. The military carried out daring assaults with Captain Russo, the elite Delta Force heading to the event scene. The collision was on just over an hour, just as the National Guard who had been fighting by their side. D.S. Cray, a former member of Russo's platoon, had just assumed the post at CTI and not to participate in the operation. Was said that the captain's mission was meant to encounter the little girl who would become Twisted. February 13th, overissue for DEFCON. After receiving Operation Red Fog, the U.S. Defense secretly ordered for DEFCON 30 to avoid panic among the populace. 5 branches of the U.S. military worked quietly to grow up the combat readiness behind the scenes. Strategy because the pause wasn't warned, the Bible caused a great number of casualties when it emerged. With the help of the GBS-assisted observation, the U.S. earthquake identified abnormal change in the Earth crust and around New York State before finding the government. August 19th, Operation Wildstorm, Golden Operation Wildstorm, the unit TDM was mobilized to limit the Twisted, then infiltrated the landmark Marion Hotel in Manhattan, breaking through windows on the 53rd floor. Twisted's estimated TDM's ranks and killed 247 hotel guests before suddenly disappearing. Contrary to the government military expectations, the much lauded TDM unit was no more. Everything new flying Twisted proved unrecordable. As a member of the Overdrive community work and the Overdrive special events and Overdrive through space. I already did this, right? On the evening of Christmas Eve, Earth. She needs blonde hair, blue eyes. Her unique genetic makeup have given her the physique of a woman in her 20s. Found her suffering from amnesia and compulsive overwhelm. She had been found just days after her wedding ceremony. I'm gonna come back and read some of this shit, but I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna call her, bro. That's I was watching this shit anyways.